Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erezi Egrefa. Happy New Year. I'm excited to be here and of course I'm excited to be bringing you guys quality content without backing down. Anyways, for this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to achieve a flawless foundation finish. Okay, so if you have been struggling with your foundation application, or if your foundation application gives you a very oily finish or it's too dry for you, then this tutorial is for you, because I'm going to be sharing with you the different skin types, how to identify your skin type, what kind of products you need to use so that your foundation application can be flawless. It will basically look like a professional makeup artist did it for you, as you can see. So if this tutorial is what you want to see, please keep on watching. So the first thing you need to know is you need to identify your skin type. Know what kind of skin type you have, so that when you are applying your skin prep, that's your moisturizer or your mattifying primer, you would know exactly what to do. Enough of that era of getting it wrong. So remember, this video is all about getting the perfect foundation application. So you need to identify, to know this about yourself. So now we have oily skin, we have combination skin, and we have dry skin. Oily skin, you're extremely oily, both on your T-zones, other part of your face, you are extremely oily. So if you have combination skin, that means you are oily on your T-zone and on the other part you are dry. That is me. I'm oily mostly on my T-zone, that's around here like this. Then the other part, like the other part is dry. Then if you have a dry skin, completely dry, no oil in T-zone, nothing at all, you just have a very dry skin, then you need to identify. So this is just the basic way to identify your skin type. Now if you have an oily skin, all you need to do is get mattifying products. I can recommend some. You can get the Rimmel Stay Matte, you can get the Becca primer. Just get anything that is very mattifying. Your foundation should be mattifying. You should use foundations like Superstay, Huda Beauty, and the likes. Make sure you ask and find out if those foundations are mattifying foundations, if they give a matte finish. Then for oily skin, you can also lean towards the mattifying side of foundation. At the same time, you have the liberty of we have the liberty of using um a sheer finish, maybe in between matte and dewy. That's to give you a radiant skin. So you are neither matte, you are neither um oily, like you're neither the finish of the look is either matte or dewy. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So you are at liberty to stand anywhere. So you can use a matte foundation, good. You can also use a dewy foundation. All you need to do is prep right. So when it comes to the areas that are more oily, you put in your primer, you put in your oil block and all those stuff. Then you can now decide to go not so dewy and not so matte. Just be in the middle. Therefore, dry skin. You guys, I really feel, when I even work with my clients and they have dry skin, I'm excited. It makes me, what? Okay, bring out all the dewy products. Let me start using those dewy products. But for dry skin, you have no business using a mattifying foundation, just the same way an overly oily skin person, not a combination skin. No, remember, an oily skin type has no business with a dewy foundation. So you have no business with a mattifying foundation. So you can go with foundations like that. For the dry skin, you can go with foundations like the NARS, um, Fenty Beauty, even L'Oreal. L'Oreal is not so mattifying, so they have an improved version that has a very dewy finish. It has some like little glitters in them, so you can use that as well. So enough of the talk, let us get right into the tutorial. First thing first, since I'm an oily skin person, I'm going to be in between. Okay, the first thing, after wiping your face clean, I just had my bath, so I've done all my skin prep and all those moisturizer and stuff. So I'm just going to go right into it. I'm still going to moisturize because I moisturize for my normal skincare routine. So I'm going to moisturize properly with my makeup moisturizer. So first thing, I'm using this rose water from Guno Effect. I don't know if you can see it. I'm using this rose water for Guno Effect all over my face first. Then I will go in with my moisturizer. For moisturizer today, I'm making use of this Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. That's what I'm going to use. It's a personal makeup, so my hands are properly clean. So you need to make sure your hand is clean before you apply your moisturizer all over your face. The moisturizer should be applied all over the face. It doesn't matter if you have an oily skin or if you have a dry skin, you just have to apply your moisturizer. Moisturizer is important. It doesn't the moisturizer has no business with if your skin is dry or if it is oily. You must moisturize your face, skin. The next thing I'm going to move into is applying my Rimmel Stay Matte primer. You guys know that's my holy grail. That's what I use always. I have other primers, but this one works for me. So if you are of the oily skin type, you can make use of the Zion Oil Block. You can make use of Cosmetics. They have this oil and sweat block. You can make use of that. Always let your moisturizer, your primer, or whatever you put on your face before your foundation. Yeah, they're called moisturizer and primers. Always make sure they get dry. Like that is the secret. Make sure they get dry before you apply something else. So right now I finished applying my moisturizer. um I'm just going to let it dry. It's already dry. You will feel it that, oh, it's dry because it's a bit tacky. So that's how you know that it is dry. You feel it. So you need to let it get dry. And I don't know if I spoke about dry skin. Okay, I didn't. So for dry skin, moisturize. Moisturizers are your best friend. You can go to makeup stores and specifically ask them for primers for dry skin type. Very easy. They'll give you moisturizers. You should lean towards moisturizers more than you don't have any business in mattifying primer. So just go get more moisturizers. You can use cosmetics. Apart from the moisture bomb, they have other range of moisturizers and the likes. Please let me know in the comment section so you can recommend some for people that are reading, that are watching, so that we can all learn together. So please, if you have the dry skin type, if you have been able to successfully identify yourself as the dry skin type, please leave in the comment section moisturizers you use or moisturizers you think I recommend for people that don't know. Okay, let us educate ourselves and help each other out. So both of myself and my clients, especially when they have dry skin, I have like different ranges of moisturizers I use for them. So that is that. We are talking about ourselves, okay? So it's dried now. I'm just going to go ahead to apply my mattifying primer. So the mattifying primer I'm using is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Oh god, I hope you guys can see it. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. That's what I'm using. Every product I use, I'm going to leave them in the description box, so don't worry. And this is just going to go on my T-zone. Remember, this makeup is even supposed to stay for like it's supposed to last all day, and it's just a quick fix, especially when you're in a hurry. You just have like an impromptu date, or you who want to go to work and you want to feel extremely pretty, then you do this. This is just basically foundation, and then boom, yeah, we are done. Okay, apply with your hand because it will help you reach areas that on a normal day your brush wouldn't get there. So this is where I get more oily, so I'm just going to apply this mattifying primer. If you have other mattifying primers, please make use of them. Okay, we're just going to let this dry, but at the same time I'm just going to use my setting spray one more time so that it can lock all the primer and everything that we use again, then they can all dry together. So give it time, let it get dried, then before you move over to your foundation. So my face is dried now. I'm just going to move over to foundation, and for foundation I'm using this L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade C9. That is deep cool. As I'm using this shade is rich. It's my go-to. It's for me. It works for me. It captures my undertone and everything. So to find out your actual foundation shade, you can go to the store where you want to get it, and they have testers. Ask them for testers. They can use it to try on you. Okay. And I would advise, if you have issues with hyperpigmentation, please make sure you get at least two foundation, one that is one shade lighter than you and another that is the exact shade, in case you go lighter. You get, so you don't run out of, or you are left stranded because you don't have foundation to use. Okay. So either that, or you swatch your product here, like you put like 3 or 4 shades that you think they are close to your actual skin tone, then the one that disappears into your skin, that is what you will take home as your actual foundation shade. Let me just show you what I mean so that it does not look like I'm just talking and you don't understand what I'm saying. Okay, so this is exactly what I mean by, if it disappears into your skin, then it is your actual shade. Okay. I don't know if you can see. Then let me use a lighter one so you'll be able to tell the difference. So this is another shade. Can you tell the difference? Can you see that this disappears more into my skin than this? So that is how you find which foundation shade is yours. That is if you want to do it yourself. Otherwise, go to the store, ask them for testers and try it on yourself. They allow it a lot. So that you don't make a mistake and waste your money. Okay. So now for the flawless foundation application, you can blend with your hand. Blending with your hand, you, like I said, your hand needs to be properly clean. If you don't have a damp beauty sponge, so I have a damp beauty sponge, so I'm going to show you how to use the damp beauty sponge and how to use your hand. Okay. Or if you want to use a brush, but remember, we are trying to have a flawless finish. So I will show you how to have a flawless finish so that you can be very fast. So to use your hand, just apply as though you're applying a cream on your face. So can you see the difference between this side and this other side? All right. Or you go with your beauty blender and build in layers, like gently. The trick is, make sure it dries up on your skin as though you are applying powder. That is the trick. And it's okay if it's okay to build up products on your face, like start little by little. Then if you feel like any other spot is not covered, then you can go over it again, but you need to start little by little, then blend till it dries like powder on your face. I'm using the same side so that I will show you that even though we're applying foundation, it can still look like skin. You can still afford us the luxury of a skin like finish. So this is what it looks like with foundation on, and this is what it looks like without foundation on. Of course you can tell the difference, but the finishing, how does it look like? It doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look like you packed a lot. So this is the difference. So if you have spots on your face, whether you are on the dry side, whether you have a combination skin, whether you have an oily skin, you can apply the first layer. Then if you feel or you see that it's not covered, then you can go again with another layer. It's totally fine. Just make sure you get full foundation. If you have an oily skin, just go with Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty has good coverage, so it can cover your spots. You can also go with Super Stay, it can cover your spot as well. And there are a few Nigerian brands like Beauty by AD that you can use. It also covers spots too very well. Or you can go with a concealer first before layering your foundation. That's it. So Let's move over to the other side and just quickly see. I have a spot there and I have a bit of discoloration here, and that I'm just going to lightly build it. Remember, this is supposed to just be like a quick fix, so it's not supposed to be anything too much or anything extra. We have to keep our skin skinning. That's what they say, makeup artists. The skin is skinning. So there, blend, blend, blend. Like I said, blend till it looks like you applied powder on your face and not foundation. That is the ultimate trick to getting a very flawless foundation finish. Then you can bring to your neck. But the truth is, if it's your actual skin shade, bringing to your neck sometimes might not be necessary because you have already gotten it right from the beginning. But at the same time, let's just do it so it doesn't look like we're putting on a mask. And the reason why I'm filming this tutorial is because I know some ladies out there, they don't really want to go through the whole process doing like the whole foundation, eyeshadow, lashes and all. They just want something that they can easily do and just get on with their life, go to work. If they find out that they can do this and they will look flawless, I'm very sure they would want to wear makeup, because some people don't bother. They feel like if they want to wear makeup, they have to do like everything. Sorry, I just move my hair back a little bit. They find it difficult because they think that makeup is, oh, you have to do everything, the lashes, the eyeshadow, but that's not true. You can do this and still look all glammed up. So that's really the essence of doing this um only foundation routine tutorial. But as well, I'll still show you highlight and contour because it all adds up. Okay, but the emphasis is the foundation application, basically skin work. So skin work consists of foundation, no, your skin prep, that's the primer and the likes, then foundation, then your highlights, powders, that's skin work. Anything that doesn't have to be eyeshadow, lipstick is skin work. For my concealer, I'm making use of the Nuban Beauty concealer in my skin concealer, and I'm using the shade 045. So for highlights under the eyes, let's just drop the highlights here at the beginning of the eyes and towards the end for lift. You can use your brush for this step anyways. Here and here to give a lift. Then here, your chin, forehead, and the bridge of the nose. You pinch your beauty blender and focus here. Okay, so let us go ahead to blend. Using that same side, if you are using your brush, using that same side you used to apply your foundation, that same area I can see is still stained with the foundation, so that's the same part I'm using to blend it into the skin. Remember, the goal of blending our foundation is to blend it to look like we applied powder on the face. Blend till it disappears. So when you blend where you put it, you use the other edge to just blend around it. So blend here where you place the highlight, then blend around it. That is it. Then come here, blend here, then gradually pull it down. Gradually pull it down, then move towards the side that you want to lift up. This should take you about 3 minutes, nothing more. It's not a difficult step. So as it stands, the face is already looking very, 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 very highlighted. There's no need to go back and start packing and adding and subtracting. So to even get an even flawless finish, go with your powder, compact powder. I have like a light shade and a dark shade. So this is my exact shade. This one, this Zaron powder in cocoa is my exact shade. Why this one from this other lighter shade ray is what I used to like highlight my face. If you have setting powder, good and fine, make use of that as well. But if you have a light shade of powder, just tap on it with your beauty blender and just press into the place you highlighted. Do the same thing for this eye as well. Since I have this two shades of powder, I usually don't make use of setting powder because it does the work for me. So if I make use of setting powder, it's just to add extra brightness. That is when I'm going out for like a proper event. So I go all out, of course. But when it's just, oh, I just want to have dinner with the girls, or I want to go to work and I want to look glam, or I want to go to school and I just want to do something, this is the best finish I give my skin. Then at the same time, I go with my powder, the one for my face, and I just tap on it same way. Don't forget to bring it to the corner of your neck so it doesn't look like you're putting in the mouth. So this should even be like a 5 minute glam story. Apart from the other talk when I was telling you guys about skin types and the different types of skin type and kind of foundations to get. This is actually makeup that you can do in 15 minutes and you're good to go. Okay. Don't forget to tap on all those places that you highlighted. Tone down the highlights. That if you use a setting powder, this is even for you to tone it down and make it look like, oh yes, I have a highlighted skin, but it still looks like my skin type, I mean my skin tone, whatever. So after this, to get a flawless finish, let it look like your skin, but to lock everything in and remove like the powdery effect, just go with your setting spray. Whatever spray you have, the aloe vera one by Kiss Beauty, the Charlotte Tilbury, the Fenty, the Morphe, all of them. Just go with your spray. Your finishing spray, your setting spray, it doesn't matter. Anyone you have, just use it at this point so that it can like reduce the powdery effect, it can give a skin-like finish, and this is the trick, guys. This is it. So So this is what they call the no makeup look. Like we YouTubers will always say, the no makeup look. This is how you achieve it. This is how you get like a flawless foundation finish. As you can see, it doesn't even look like I'm putting on foundation. It looks so much like my skin. And if I need to do this just to cover like a little bit of spots, people can deal with those and all those acne and all. If this is what I need to do every day to go to work, I'm actually fine. I'll just like pop in mascara to in case all the foundations that I use and the powder so it doesn't so I don't look weird. So I'll just like pop in my mascara, my lip gloss, and I'm good to go. This is it. How to pop in your lashes, please, you can also do that. I have a lash tutorial on my channel. You can do that as well. And again, I always advise for you that want to do your makeup, you can get this semi-permanent um lashes. That is the trick. With that and this, people would think that you actually went to do your makeup. They won't know that you did it yourself. You can do that. Just let it look as natural as possible. That if you are the corporate lady and you don't want to look overly made up, just do it, and it will save you time, it will save you money, and you will look glam. You can also accompany that with getting your brows carved regularly from time to time, like don't miss your appointments, or you can do like a semi-permanent brows, but just make it look as natural as possible. The key is make it look as natural as possible. So when you do like your skin work and all, it just adds to it. Then the bottom lashes. Guys, the power of using mascara cannot be overemphasized. It makes all the difference. Then last but not least is my lip gloss. Ah, I love this, and it also has shine to it. If you want to do your makeup yourself, I hope I've been able to like make it easy for you, and I hope you understood what I said. And if you have any suggestion, any contribution, please leave it in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. Please share to as many people that you know that would find this video helpful or that would need it. Please share to them, and subscribe please if you haven't subscribed, so that I can be motivated to drop more content like this. So generally, let me know if you find this video helpful in the comment section. I have other tutorials to help you do your makeup yourself. I have a tutorial on how to apply your false lashes yourself. I have a tutorial on how to do like the full face makeup yourself. I have a tutorial on the essential kits you need to have to be able to do your makeup yourself. So please don't stop here. I will see you in the next video.